I know for a fact that he is there, and Gubo, which means this is probably Chu, and maybe one of his commanders. I'm not entirely sure. This is gonna be... this is gonna be horrible for us, isn't it? Oh god! Oh god! And that guy is fell bullet as well! Oh, Silo! The rabbit! I see! This is gonna be horrible for us! Horrible! Jianchu was waiting for us all along, just as Lu has predicted. We couldn't tell how long he's been waiting for us in here, as he didn't appear to be even remotely tired or angry. He only regards us in the same collected silence that we remember seeing from the day we have first met. Oh, how nice of them to bring us all together. Isn't their intent quite obvious, gathering all of us here? They are telling us to rid ourselves of the trouble of finding each other from here on out, and determine who comes first amongst us. Still your insolent tongue, Jiahua. You possess not even an inkling of the path ahead. You have taken that name for the better purpose than to assume such a broadish display of vanity, have you not? Vanity? The tension was palpable. Not one could make the first move. It was Xia Huan, who always been hostile towards Honglu and us. Then there was Xia Chu, who innermost thoughts we couldn't possibly even grasp, but most likely harbors much more anger towards Honglu and carries the torch of vengeance from his entire family's destruction. Well, looks like there's something written up there as well. Ishmael whispers. A question written in large red letters. State the virtues of the family hierarchy.
Now we have the top 3 candidates all gathered in this room. Are we about to find out the winner of this game right here, right now, in this very room? So, with the gravity of this particular situation clearly communicated, let's try something completely different this time. Different, but most appropriated for the commercial selecting the next hire of Hong Yuan. Behold the wall and ponder the question. This is the time for our finalists to debate the very question at the core of the family hierarchy alleviation.
Question? We are to engage in a dialogue here? Hilarious. Had enough of the bloodshed now, are they? Shall we end this game with a sophisticated little confubality on the what? Virtues instead, huh? Might as well just put on a bow on it, why don't you?
If the opponent accepts your arguments, perhaps you could indeed flex your rhetorical muscle and finish the second round with a parley of words. But wouldn't you like to know what happens if you can't? It changes absolutely nothing. Simply return to what you've been doing for this entire event. Take or be taken. Grab as many coins as you can.
But all of this was for the host's suggestion, and nothing more. If either Xia Chu and Xia Huan decides to just attack us anyways, we had no choice but to fight them. So, for now. However, Xia Chu only wordlessly gazed up at the writing on the wall. What now, brothers? Honglu asked casually. I have to start thinking about every permutation of events that could happen this very moment. What if he decides to ally with Xia Huan to take us out? Wait, no, someone like Xia Chu might not even have to ally with anyone to destroy all of us. Which means that for us to come second, at least one of them must be eliminated. But what's the point if we come second if the yellow guy, Juan, gets first? We need to eliminate that guy. Whatever happens, that guy needs to come first. There is a possibility that forfeiting the game now could result in us being placed third. However, what must also be considered is that outside this room, there are other candidates who have collected a similar number of coins as we have. It is possible that there are additional coins to be collected, the sums of which can be greater than our current sums. A small variable, but a risk nonetheless. Yeah, but the biggest problem right now is that the only other clan that are aware of the Golden Burrows is currently ranked higher than we do. Not only are we aware of it, it's probably the whole reason that they are participating in this game as well. At this point, they might as well have already obtained it if they were to forfeit, or rather if we were to forfeit now. The ideal scenario would be for Chu to utterly destroy the N-Corp, take all of their coins and eliminate them from the game, but... oh, damn it! I can't strategize without knowing what he's thinking! He's impenetrable! Otis, out of all people, appears completely stunned. This certainly does not bode well for our plan here. This big fella. He's not much of a talker, is he? And he seems to be the kind of guy who prefers to destroy his way to success than to talk things out. They have given us a platform to parley. Thus rightly, parley we shall. What? So we can parley! What Chu said was surprising to all of us. Now that is unexpected. You're going to play along with this meaningless game, Chu. The long years spent away from Hongyuan must have been quite smooth sailing for you guys. There was loneliness and immersionity. I don't know that word, but it was indeed smooth sailing. I was deprived of those who would stand with me, for I was wanting in the fortune with matters of people. Thus I sought out anew, embraced them, and learned much. I don't know just who you could have possibly meet and learn out there, but your ambition was certainly inflated. I have met Sao from the Wang family on my way here, and he, who we had all known to be quite clever, was sitting alone without coins, waiting for his elimination to be confirmed. And do you know what he said to me then? That he had already given away all of his coins to the one who should have them. That he had already achieved his victory of this game. He had already given his coin to the one who deserves them most before anyone who does not could claim them. I was ticked by that insolence, and so I fought to separate his head from his torso, but the Haisha of this elevation site leaped in to protect him. Chu, why would he seek the Wang's family alliance now, of all times? Alliance. Quite a lofty phrase for what that was. I had merely discerned that he deemed to be good, and promised that I would make it so. What is good, huh? What could you possibly have after having essentially severed yourself from the Dangyuan for years to offer him the Wang family doesn't have? Fine then, I play along with your game for now. If you have something to say, then say it. Chia Huan gave Chu a sarcastic grin as he leaned against the wall. To ask one to state the virtue of the family hierarchy is to ask one to state what it is that Hongyuan, soon to be under the lordship of a new hierarch, needs the most. I saw nothing but two kinds of people as I was raised in this vast yet confined room that they call Hongyuan. Those who kill and those who die. To dissolve this vile distinction, to restore the righteous path in this land's trajectory of history, dyed crimson with the blood spilled in the name of our selfish avarice, we need these two virtues, humanity and probity. Humanity? Your words are utterly meaningless. Do you seriously think the people who clamor around every construction day to secure just enough room for them to live have any care left to give about either of your pretentious virtues? What Hongyuan needs is simply and pragmatic, the power to dominate, the administrative efficiency to wield it, not to mention the ability to maintain the constant upward growth of technology and innovation to keep up with the other wings. Unlike the other two, who seem to be more engaged in this debate than I expected, Hong Lu kept his aloof silence, as though none of this was of any interest to him. Why? This seemed to irk Chu, who turned to look on Hong Lu. Speak, Jia Baoyu! Dare speak your mind! What does Hong Yong need? Come on. Oh, come on now. Don't treat him as though he's on the same scale on which we operate, Chia Chu. He doesn't even know what he needs, let alone what Hong Yuan needs. This is just a waste of time. He does not even possess an ounce of ambition, not a heart to bloviate meaninglessly about his purpose. Yes, Brother Hong, you are right. How could someone like me even dream of participating in such a grand discussion of the greater cause? I will not formulate my judgment of you based on conclusions that Chia Huan and anyone else in Hong Yuan has drawn. They will be hurt, indeed, but my way is forged only by the answers that spring from my own deliberations. Thus, Chia Bao Yu, do not allow the judgment of others to guide your tongues. Chia Kui replies sternly. Hong Lu looks towards the ground, somewhat taken aback, before looking up at him again. Would it not be much more productive of you to tell us more of your thoughts, big brother? Just listen to him. To reply to my lord's question with such a fatuous query signifies that he lacks the vision to perceive the grand picture. Oi, this isn't the kind of question that you can just pop out of an answer for, is it? Don't put him on the spot like that, give him some time to think about! You still fail to realize which party amongst those presented with the sharpest blade? Shame that you do not understand the significance of the powerful choosing to engage in rhetorical over crushing others with sheer might in times of chaos. This is enough, Selo. I ask you again, what virtue must a Hayek possess? What does Hong Yu needs the most? For a split second, Hong Lu lips part. But they soon shut again, as though he was shaking himself from an illusion. Honestly, I have no idea what kind of answer you're looking for from me, brother. This was my first act of goodwill towards you, and quite possibly the final opportunity that I may be able to afford you. Will you discard it regardless, blinded to its significance? But that's you. You must be anticipating something from me, but anticipation it is. An imprudent anticipation begets nothing but despair in the face of fertility, leaving nothing but a hollow heart in its wake. Even still, I have deigned to grant you my valuable time for that slim potential that I once saw within you. And by doing so, I risk delaying everything that I've prepared for a long, long time. Yet, you still evade my very query. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh! To swallow one's words when it is their turn to speak is to hide them. As you insist to stopping and veiling your thoughts, I am, perforce, compelled to act in a manner unbecoming of a noble man. It seems that I must dabble into your methods today, Silo. As you command, my lords. I shall afford you neither the variables nor the time to master your ruminations. Bring forth the real answer. Do not let it languish behind your tongue. Wait, is he going to fight? What? No, this is the worst outcome possible! No! Are you kidding me right now? At least fight the other guy as well! At least fight the other guy as well! Oh, are you kidding? And the very least you already know those guys, thanks to the sweepers. But I can tell you that they're extremely fast. Really fast. Very soon. Okay. Everyone, target that one first. I'm gonna speed you up in the next round. Don't fall behind. The Unbreakable might cause an issue for Faustos. I need to be mindful of that. Not at the beginning, but it will soon enough. At the very least, I have Gregor on my back, so should she fall, I would gain a healer afterwards. So that isn't entirely bad in general, but still, I would hate to lose my Faust like that. Okay, hazards been applied. Can I get a stake on the first one? I would prefer to just kill them outright. I'm not entirely sure how many allies they have, but I can already see that we have at least 2 waves to this. It is probably going to cause an issue, but we will see soon enough. Here we go. We retreated. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have any additional allies here. That's good. And maybe an additional hit for the other one, so that we get her in stagger range. Okay, that one is really close. Next stagger. Is it going to be enough to finish her off, though? 68, just enough. Lovely to see. And we reach the stagger of the other girl as well. It's good. I'm actually faster than them, since I don't allow them to get that many hits on us. So maybe I should just focus down one of them at a time. Preferably for the next round I should probably get up a couple of our stronger abilities. But hey, as long as I have egos and the speed to use them, I think we should be in the clear. Yeah, we should be in the clear, no matter how bad Sheer 2 is going to be at Zero. We should technically be in the clear. Okay, get rid of everything that I can't use this round. Oh, that doesn't make a difference. Let's go for defense. Count. That doesn't apply count, so we go for the orange skill. Okay. There you go. More than enough damage. Perfect job. There he is! Holy damn! Holy damn! Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be bad. Rapture count. Cut them down. The sliver of anticipation. He's not giving it his all. With space power. Damage dealt and unopposed attacks. What? Counter ends when Honglu dies. Oh no. But you're not targeting him, are you? No, you're not necessarily targeting only him. Okay, I need to be careful of that. Please! Fairies! Fairies! I could need this right now! I could actively need this right now! And they actually got to the 5th coin this time! Oh, I'm so proud! I'm so proud! It didn't completely fail! Probably because she was about to die. Yeah, most likely it was because she was about to die. Unfortunate. Wait, whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean you now have a shield? New pattern at 85. Gain shield, maximum of 60. After the effect activates the unit. Oh, you're kidding! Why? At the very least, it didn't do that much damage. But her burn stacks! No! Gregor! It just died! It literally just died! The dust! And the shield recovers every time! Come on, she's almost dead! Her HP bar is almost empty! 52! 52! Just a tiny bit more! It almost happened! What? Wait! Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What was that now? Oh no! 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 You can't just recover! You were dead! You were supposed to be dead, Sailor! Why are you not dead? What? What is now? What is now? I didn't get anywhere. I didn't even conceal yet. What do you mean, cutscene? TRQ does not give us even a moment to catch our breath. The unrelenting storm of strikes pummel Honglu and the rest of us to the ground, but he doesn't seem even remotely winded up. Of course not. As you can see, on our side is actually dying. But I could tell that this wasn't his full force. He wasn't looking to kill us, he outright. Jiu waits for Honglu's answer. But it seems that his patience was kind of running low. Oh no. Well, if you're just going to toy with them, why don't you at least hit them harder? I would love to watch you tear his useless head from his torso. Regardless of Jia Huan's snid remarks, Jia Chu only looked down wordlessly at Honglu, who was still trying to catch his breath. You have no answer still? Honglu's eyes wander, like someone swimming through veils of time. What Hongyan needs is... But the silence continues, letting the countless moments in time to pass by unseen. Oh, come on now, don't pretend like you're rummaging upon some great secrets of the world. None of this matters to you. Hong Yuan, the Hayek, why would any of that matter when all you care about is a singular thing? You want someone to end your life, to cut off your head. But oh, you don't even possess the courage to end it yourself, nor do you have the persistence to struggle on. Jia Baoyu, what is true greed, if not that? Why did you save her? No, let me ask you a different question. Why did you save her, and only her, Jia Baoyu? Lin Dayu, she was also supposed to be there at the event, with the Kong family. But instead, she alone was found hiding in some shed, far from that building, wasn't she? Well, he tried. Jia Huan, he always envied you. You knew that. You must have. His future in Dang Yuan was more precious than anything that you could have ever done. Anything you ever could have been. More than this dull, meaningless life that you cling to. Brother, humans die. It is what they're born to do. It's naive to wish for an eternal blossom, because everything that blossoms is destined to wilt away. Honglu stopped himself. The sudden reminiscence of his memories has put his reply to sleep, still and silent. And the familiar, aloof and cloud-like words filled the vacuum. Even if an answer to your question exists, what meaning would it have? In our lives that are but a spark that go out in the blink of an eye, what meaning would all the suffering, happiness, pain and sorrow have? They're all floating away with the flow anyways. So if Hong Yuan needs anything, I guess it might need to find something like contentment to poverty and the joy of having principles. To not desire more, not to discard what is given to us, and instead to simply and fully accept the present. That must be the remorseless path to true inner peace, right? Even in poverty-stricken life, if one finds contentment with what is given to them, they will find inner peace. I see. However, by you, I must doubt the truthfulness behind your words, for you do not know poverty. That is true. If you knew true poverty, you would also know that it is not something to be uttered so lightly with the insurmountable smile of yours. None of us here in Dang Yuan, neither you nor I, deserve to discuss it in the manner with which you have. Thus, I am compelled to believe that you are still yet to give me a real answer. But he's right on that. You want us to just accept what is given to us? That it is just what it is, even though there's nothing to begin with? That is too wretched and pathetic for the poor. That's true. Shadows draw over Chiachu's expression, as though he observed every hour that has been slipping through Honglu's fingers. And he remains patient. It seems as though he was waiting for a reply that he thought Honglu must rightly have. I will ask again. What does Hongyuan need? What is it that people need? Those who are too busy dying, too busy living, too busy simply persisting and breeding. What Hongyuan's need is... The silence has grown. You are leaving? After all those years, you kept your silence for the final moment of your departure and just leave? Not even a hint of an answer about that day? Nothing? Why? Why won't you just stop smiling like that? Oh, I see. You buried it all, didn't you? And I hope you will never come back here again. Because you have abandoned me. You've abandoned Dang Yuan and Hong Yuan both. Honglu's mouth opens and shuts, once again caging the words that aching to be let out. And his lips once again assume the familiar arc. The same lonely smile that has seen far too many things they care about float away. Hong Yuan needs a long life expectancy, fortune, and health in both body and spirit. Wouldn't it be nice to live a long and fortunate life, free from any increase of the world from the beginning to the end of your existence? You spew such hollow, wordless lies in place of the truth that you so nearly utter. Let it out, your truth. That is what I wish to hear. To be content with what is given to us, and to live a long life unburdened by sickness and worry to account of inquieties. That may both be the answer indeed. If they were, truly, replies rising from the fathom of your heart, then I would have accepted them, and thereby draw my conclusion. But it's not! Are you kidding? I am yet to hear your answer. That answer hides the shadow of your hesitation. The answer that you bury deep within. My lord, while there is effort, he's still... Withdraw now, Silo. It seems that a brutal winter must come to a fore. I am to estimate the green within him. Are you serious? I was never supposed to kill her! I've been struggling to get to her the entire time! Ah! Inflict upon yourself! Exhume your humanity, your righteousness from deep within! Are you freaking kidding me right now? I'm half dead! I'm half dead! I hate him right now. I hate him so much. I even changed my entire party in order to kill Zeno because he's so freaking tanky. God freaking damn it! Oh, Ryoshu, you can do literally nothing. I'm so sorry. There's absolutely no way. I don't even have Rodeo anymore to keep my bleed stacks. I lost her in the final Zeno. And Zeno! Ah, well, at the very least, I have waited to recover my SP now. Was kind of running low thanks to my ego spam in the beginning. I tried to rush her down. Her HP was completely empty and blue, and she still didn't die. She just didn't die. Oh god. That guy is mad. He's actively mad. I can understand why he's angry. He just wants a simple answer. Honglu could just give him the answer. Why is he just not answering his freaking question? Well, at the very least, we still have one healer around. Downside is, I lost my Gregor, which is bad. Really bad. Okay. Issue. Okay. Spiders. Spiders, I need you right now. I need you right now. Right this instance. I'm pretty sure CeeLo is back already. That girl just never leaves me alone. She just never leaves me alone. It's the only bunny who's already kind of damaged. The only bunny who's already damaged. I thought she was supposed to go, and now she already is summoned back. I guess they can't just leave their master alone, all by himself, huh? Guess it kinda makes sense. Kinda makes sense if you consider it. That almost does nothing. It almost literally does nothing. This is gonna drive me insane. This is actively going to drive me insane. If I have to do this over again. I'm already on the 5th attempt. Already on the 5th attempt. For the love of God! Okay. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Absolutely. I'm not mad. I think I got a stagger somewhere. I think one of the bunnies is staggered. That's good. They're gone now. I didn't even need to stagger them. They didn't even stay for the entire... Okay. What about my debuffs? He cancelled my debuffs. He actually cancelled all of my debuffs. But I need to redirect that hit. It would do so much damage if I just let it go through. Which is really, really bad for me. Extremely bad. What is this? You got a new buff there, Hongnu. You actively got a new buff there. Precious. You saying? Please don't lose that one. Okay, take power down is really helpful. I'm going to give him a slash weakness. Ouch. Stagger? I don't see stagger, that's good. I really wish that I had Brody on here. If I could just keep the freaking bleed. If I could just have the bleed. Oh, that would be so great right now. It would be so great. A single target is perfect for a bleed team. Or even my burn team. But I'm pretty sure he has a ref resistance. Wasn't that one of the reasons why it changed? I think they had a blunt resistance at the very least. And a lust weakness. I remember a lust weakness. Need to double check that really quickly. Yeah. Resistance to everything. Weakness to lust and pride and gluttony, if I remember right. Lust, gluttony and pride. And CeeLo, well, CeeLo had a bash resistance. That's the reason why I wanted to change the bleed, because my burn team didn't have a chance to break through that freaking shield. But now I know that I wasn't supposed to break through that shield. This is so stupid. This is so stupid right now. Okay, I'm gonna give him Rapture in the next turn. And Fragile, that's certainly going to help. I'm not even going to waste any amount of damage on the others, is what I was trying to say, but it seems like they're redirecting my attacks. Are they redirecting my attacks? I'm pretty sure Heathcliff was supposed to attack the main guy, but I'm not entirely sure about it. But regardless, I'm going to apply some sinking on them. What am I going to do with Hongdu? He has to clash. I can't avoid that. He has to clash. I'm running out of healers here. I'm on a freaking timer. They're giving me a timer. How low do I need to bring him for the next scene? Do I actually need to beat him? Is this another gimmick? That may or may not be another gimmick. Okay, I have a stagger. There's nothing I can do about that. 26 has a decently high chance of breaking through it. A decently high chance. I'm just gonna hope that my chains are going to last for the next round. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a huge issue ahead. Come on. haste has been applied. He's still calling the bunnies. He's still calling the bunnies. Shield is down to 235. Is the shield recovering? I actually didn't pay attention to that. I know that Zelo's shield is recovering every time, every round to 500. Which was kind of bothering me. But maybe he's a little bit different. Because actually, thanks to the shield, I haven't even touched this real HP bar at all. I didn't even scratch him yet. I didn't give him a singular scratch yet. But my Faust might actually kind of die over there. 20? Are you fine? I think you're still fine. Yep. He's still alive. That's all that really matters. Your Sang is going to be staggered no matter what. Which means I can just ignore this attack and focus more attacks towards the guy. I'm not entirely sure if his shield has recovered or not, but it is back to 300. It kinda looks like it has recovered, but I'm not entirely sure about it yet. Not so entirely sure about it. I hope not. Otherwise I'm going to have a huge issue with it. But we will see. We will see. Maybe this is just a giant endurance battle. Right? Maybe this is just a giant endurance battle. Surely. Surely. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. They can handle it. They can handle it. It's all fine. Maybe I should bring more avoid guys in the next attempt in case this goes horribly wrong. I could just bring more avoid guys instead. The thing is, I don't really have that many avoid IDs. Which means I might need to go for my support tab for this one. Almost like Dawn back then. Almost like Dawn when I had to... Oh my god. When I actually had to somehow survive a thing that doesn't seem possible. Right? A thing that doesn't seem possible. Wait a second, this is too fast. He attacks anyone that isn't Honglu. Oh. Oh, sure. Sure. This unit recovers from stagger, end of turn. Oh, there's nothing I could do then. You're just gonna get a free hit on everyone. Okay. Well, Honglu's not hit by this, right? No, he's not getting hit by this. Just go for a normal slash then. Please stay alive, guys! Don't get hit by the rabbits! Don't get hit by the rabbits! No! No! Are you kidding? What are you doing? What are you actively doing right now? I know! Are you? Oh no, 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 no. No, screw that. Screw that! Power of the shell! Capaldi! Capaldi! Oh, this is so unfair! I didn't even scratch his HP! I didn't even break through his shield once! Not even once! Okay, it's fine. Can he survive this? I mean, technically, I didn't break anything. But I should... Wait, I broke stuff, but it didn't count. It just didn't count, but they still live. They still live. Okay, everyone, hit him. Hit him. It's the first time that he actually let go of his freaking shields. The first time. Weakness applied. Okay, at the very least, thanks to Ishmael's passive, she has a relatively good way of recovering her health. The issue stays, though, that everyone else is slowly getting killed thanks to the unbreakable dices. Even my Hongnu is slowly but surely falling behind. He already lost 50% of his health. That is not good. Not good in the slightest. Wait, why is his defense level down? At 24? Is that because of my buffs? I don't really think so. Oh. Well, that's good to have, I guess. Especially the slash weakness. The lower I can push his HP, the better in general, right? Almost definitely. Okay, everyone on the last dice! Need to protect my Honglu! Maybe if I weaken him a little bit, he can survive for a little bit longer. 45? 5 is not that much. Noch nicht schwer. But for some serious damage here, that's okay, I guess. I just don't have any sort of count. That's the thing. I usually don't really need that much count for my ability because Rodion is the count girl. As long as I have resources to go for her ego, I can have as much bleed as I want with 0 count if I have to. It's great, especially for my Kurokuma Hongnu. He always gets the 4 slash dice that way. Oh god! Are you alright? He's sick? Yeah, I can still see him. He's still alive. It's all fine. It's all good. It's all good. There's nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. It is still fine, and my Heathcliff can tank that one just like a champ. It's all good. It's all gonna be good. Ouch. Come on. 8 to 3. Yeah, he just has too many attacks. There's no way that I can get the count up. It helps a little bit at least, but the count just doesn't stay. Okay, my Ryosho is going to be staggered this turn, but at the very least she's going to apply some fragile. Ooh, is she able to apply? Yes, she applied some fragile. And she's able to stay alive as well. It's really, really precious. Okay, Chains of Others be reapplied. I definitely need that. I definitely need that one. Heathcliff, you need to tank this one again. The others are going to try to stagger him earlier. With the gear and the Chains of Others. What am I going to do once Chains of Others is going to run out? They have multiple access points of paralysis, which would help me out quite nicely. But the thing is, most of my power options are not really that powerful. And my Ryoshu is kind of getting low as well. This is a bit of an issue. A little bit of an issue. Heathcliff? Still alive, okay. I was about to say, don't make me worried. Don't make me worried now. Okay, let's see. That didn't do that much. Oh my god! I don't need to kill him! I don't even need to reach the stagger bar! Yes! Yes! Oh god! I actually thought I have to redo the Xenophase! And I guess Tiwa is getting a little bit impatient there. Oh yes, definitely. Chua lets out a frustrated sigh. This is unbearable. What an utterly vain exchange. As I said earlier, what Hongyua needs is a realist at its helm who knows how to pursue the practical interest. How do none of you understand that there's nothing more, nothing less to that than is? Those who are so busy living and dying needs their immediate and tangible interest to be fulfilled. It doesn't matter if they're just delusional or fantasies. All they need is for someone or something to enable them to visualize and witness their desires and dreams. That is all there is to it. On? Yeah, I know exactly how you guys feel right now. Not only freaking tired, but wow. That is not incorrect. Yet Chia Huan, will your ways is sound in reason, it is also hollow. Then Brother Shu, would you say that you walked the way of humanity and righteousness? What did you see? What shape did my way take in your eyes? I saw Feburary burning, like fire, melting many things away with its warmth. Fire that melts. So that is what you see. If you indeed walk the way of humanity and righteousness, then what does it mean to be virtuous? You have said it yourself. Years of foul deeds have shaped the valley that devoured man. People have accepted the broken, iniquitous establishments as reason, as part of immutable nature. And in this malformed existence, the heart of man were cooled and hardened. But benevolence, the true humanity and righteousness, is what softened the cavities of heart. Dang Yuan demands me silence. Do not ask about that day. Do not try to learn more of that day. It was but the consequence of the forbidden avarice, pitiful yet deserved. Was it though? It wasn't their fault. They got tricked. You weren't the only one who was forced to let everything float away, Jia Baoyu. The difference is that I never did let go. But there was nothing. There was nothing but an infinite, bottomless darkness. All that I could think of was that I wanted someone to hold me, to tell me that it was all going to be okay. The elders could be stern from time to time, but they cared for me more than anyone else in Dangyuan did. Enter now, little Baoyu. The Reverend Shiren waits. Who is Shiren now? One of the elders? I wanted to let it all out, all of it. Everything that I witnessed, but never should have been made to. The ecstasy screeching of the eldritch thing, the echoing hatred of dying and the dead, the wailing universe. Laughter, shouting, screaming, and then nothing. After today, nothing good will ever happen to me again. This is the moment that will rest me to slumber every morning. And every night, it's going to drag me back to sleep. So please comfort me. Tell me that everything is going to be okay. Tell me that I don't have to be scared anymore. Welcome, little Baoyu. I have not watched anything as exalting as this sight in centuries. The beginning was the most enjoyable part, the one that pathetically clung to her life, scrambling away from the chaos in spite of his twisted angles. Oh, it truly is fascinating how a mere crawling human could be so engaged to watch. Wait, to watch? The entity from the outskirt, conceived and born from the mother's womb, certainly reached adulthood quite swiftly. Truly, it was a most magnificent sight. I will not soon forget the glint of hunger in its eye when its reproduction instinct has kicked in. What? Did you see the contours of the mother's face when she saw the creature burst from her womb? Madness took her swiftly. Indeed, and what a dramatic finale it was! To watch the claws arrive just in time. They have exceeded our expectations indeed, leaving quite literally nothing behind. It was just as we had heard. A most heavenly offering it was. We shall reminisce to it sustain our amusement for months, coming this rare gift of yours. Bayou, oh dear little Bayou, you. Our family's peerless shade. It shines like a mirror and a window that reflects to us what lies beyond the iron threshold of the Tekan Temple. So do preserve the glance and shine of your light. Ensure that it glints is unmarred by cloudiness. What? Wait, what are you doing, big brother? Come on now. Your kite is flying away. Go catch it. And do what? Let it just float away to wherever the wind takes it. Over yonder, on a small field, I made a burial of flower petals. I collected petals and blossom in my flower's pouch, and gave them a pretty burial. That way, even when they turn to dust, they will still be clean like they were never here, right? And now that I've buried them, I found myself free from the suffocating endless flood of colors. Only then could I smile. Xiaobaoju, did you abandon your way in Dangyuan? But this way of mine learned beyond Dangyuan's hedges. It's taught me patience. It gave me peace. Desire bereft of humanity and righteousness beget only self-immolations. Yet desire guided by aversion to the way maintains its embers. If fire does not rise to meet the darkness upon its descent, all roads shall converge on a path of nothing but nihility at its culmination. It's true. So what lies within, Xiaobaoyu? What has slumbered, nestled within you all those years? I buried it all, brother. On the same day, the peach blossom whirled like in a gale. In the end, only I alone can enter the crater. Thus, I am the only one who may lift myself out of its depths. What Hongyan needs. Little Bayou, you cannot save everyone. I know that I can save everyone, but at least there's one person who's about to fall. Please. Is kindness. To be kind is to care about one another, to embrace those who suffer. It is to cry alongside a grieving friend. It is to join in laughter when they are elated with joy. It needs the warmth of kindness and gentleness. Your words flow like a vast, winding river that wishes to bring all of existence into a gentle embrace. Yet kindness alone, while it may illuminate those who surround you, will never be enough to embrace all those who really need it. Not to mention how unbecoming of the Lord of Hongyan it would be for him to weep and grave at such little, insignificant things. That's not true. Honglu continues, his voice carrying more confidence than it did a moment ago. If people can see, feel, and share the same sorrow and joy that they see in others, and if that moves them to hold on another, even if it's just one other person, everyone can be moved to embrace someone, to share the warmth of a fellow human, even if I cannot hope to hold them all by myself. Share your kindness and it might spread, right? That was quite a lacking answer, given all the time that I have granted you. But I guess it suffices. In nihility, everything becomes consumed by the monotone, grey and meaninglessness. But an empty canvas can still be painted anew. JQ, you've been waiting and prodding this whole time for this wishy-washy platypus? I just don't understand this. That idiot's drivel could not be further from what it means to rule. Kindness can give people the satisfaction that they desire. No kindness has ever saved any lives, nor did it ever fill a starving stomach. You can't just change who you are with such foolish flight of fancy. Cheer 1. You need only walk the path of your own choosing. But in this room, I shall pursue my own ideas of true humanity and clarity without a moment of hesitation. What are you doing? It means that I will forfeit the family hierarchy elevation! What? What? There was a shock, hushing gasp from the speaker. Now, only Xiaobaoyu and his clan must remain. Should you choose to forgo the same choice that I'm about to make, then prepare to spill much blood. But it is not the throne of the family hierarchy that you have come here to seek, is it? Ha! You know me very well. Yes, my goal lies far beyond this insignificant squabble surrounding who becomes the next hierarch of Hong Yuan. But I don't appreciate being told what to do by someone who presumes that he has some sort of control over me. Beneath your mask of unscrupulousness and temperamentality, you're someone who pursues nothing but the extreme of reason and logic. And I believe that your reason would lead you to forfeit here as well. Do you know something? You're all disgusting hypocrites, the both of you! The stench of hypocrisy follows you both and haunts every meaningless convolution word born from your deceit. Gubo, we are leaving. I will forfeit the game as well. What? I've already collected more than enough of these stupid coins. What? Brother Chu, you are like a tuft of cloud floating high in the heavens. Yes, clouds do not bring suffering to trees, to earth, or to anything. It is not a force that trembles. Bizarre. Chu just walked past us, making his way towards the exit of this room of his own accord. But clouds cannot do more than that. To embrace a fellow human, as defined by the shape of humanity and righteousness that you spoke of, you must walk the earth with your own 2 feet as a human yourself, not float by as a lofty tuft of clouds. Mind this as you open your own path. And with that, Chu unfastened a rope from his waist and handed over to Hong Lu. A huge bundle of coins, several times greater than the sum of every coin that we've collected so far, jangles heavily. Wait! But why? Chu left the room without saying another word.
Well, Cheer 2 and Cheer 1 of the Cheer family have both simultaneously been eliminated of the game via forfeit.
Hold on! That doesn't put us in the first place, does it? And what is wrong with that? I would much rather go first than second. That was the plan, Heathcliff! We're not supposed to become the hierarch! Yeah! That's not the problem here! We're here to pick up the golden barrow, right? Not take the seat for Hong Lu! As the sinners were chaotically scrambling for this unthinkable turn of events. Wait, there's someone out there who still is trying her damnedest to become the family hierarch. And she still hasn't given up.
Looks like we still have a pretty good picture of who's going to be our next hierarch, huh? There's only 10 minutes to go until the elevation is complete.
Is it the sister? Oh, please tell me it's the sister! Come on, John! Oh, come on! Hey, guys. Are you thinking what I'm thinking right now? Please tell me that we're going to hand it over. Please. Sometime later. Please tell me that we saved the sister! in 10 minutes time. Okay. Thus, the family Hayek elevation has come to an end. I extend my admiration and congratulate to every candidate and their clan for their exemplary participation in this event. So, this is actually happening right now. Someone please tell me, how did this actually happen? I implore upon all those present to accept the sacred outcome of grace. The victor will first ascend to the Tikan Temple and pay respect to our revered elders. Then, upon returning to the surface, they will march to the first floor of Dongyuan and assume the seat of the family Hayek of Hongyuan. Well, I'll be honest, we're still trying to understand how we actually got here, so... The followings are the final result of the family Hayek elevation. 3rd place, Yuan of the Chia family. My lady, please compose yourself. There are many eyes here. You have a certain dignity to uphold now, and... 2nd place, Bao Zhu of the Chia family. Have you an inkling as to why he was doing such a thing, Honglu? Not really. I don't know. What the hell are you guys are talking about? Well, all's well that ends well, right? No, I don't... But why me? Why should I? And the 1st place goes to everyone's favorite sister, our next venerable Hayek, and the final victor of the family Hayek elevation. I'm Chun of the Chia family! Yes! I knew it! This is the best outcome! She wanted that throne so much! We wanted to work with her! I know that she didn't trust us anymore thanks to the revelation of our company, but it's good to see that we still came to this conclusion. Right? Still great! Wait! I'm really the next Hayek? Yes! Yes, you are! Because we know that you're actually really kind. The game ends with a hush devoid of even a perfect applause to mark its closing. Jia Chun stood dumbfounded, still processing the situation right now. And I still had no idea what Honglu was looking at. That is how the family Hayek war came to a close. Well, considering the fact that we were 2nd, I guess at the very least we can become a right-hand ally from here on out, right? We can work together! We can officially work together! Okay, you know what? Considering that they had such a precious ending, maybe this is the best time to make a little cut. All things considered, I'm actually running out of energy here. I have to take a break regardless. I would say this is a perfect moment for a little break, and I'll see you in the next part once we continue this chapter, shall we? That's it, guys. Bye.